Come on, man.
Today it's us. Tomorrow it's you.
Come on, man. Y'all, you know that was. Y'all know that was.
Officers arrived on scene. They met with the federal agents who were out there. The federal agents had deployed chemical agents. They deployed chemical agents while our officers were there. Those who will tell you that our officers weren't there, say that to the 27 officers who were affected by the chemical agents that were deployed by federal agents. There were 27 reports done to document our officers who were affected by that gas.
Catch the latest on this story at Fox.
Shalom. This is Brother Yair Bunyanyam coming out of the GMS Augusta, Georgia camp. Just come with a quick lesson. I pray be edifying to the flock. As always, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Yeah, I saw this news clip going into ICE tear gases 27 Chicago police officers. You know, Superintendent Snealing says. So the superintendent of the Chicago police, he's confirming that that's what happened. So, you know, and as you can see in the video, at the beginning of the video, like, you see the
Come
police
on,
officers
man.
walking by, you know.
Tomorrow it's you.
Come on, man. Y'all, you know that was. Y'all know that was.
Officers arrived on scene.
See? So they got tear gassed by, you know, federal officers. They're all on the same team. They're all underneath America Babylon police system. They're on the same team, but look what's happening. Look what's happening. So, hey, we're telling you, stuff is about to kick off here in America Babylon. We have 3 more months. Oh, Salaki, we're in the third. We're in October right now. We got less than 3 months before the year's over with, and we go into 2026. We told you 2025. It was gonna be a hell of a year. Stuff is happening. Look what has happened since the beginning of this year. You still got a little more than 2 months and a half left. And a lot of stuff is still going on. But this is big because the scriptures say the Egyptian will fight against the Egyptian. You know. This is Isaiah chapter 19. I'll start verse 2. You know what? I'll start verse 1. I'll start from the top. Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud. The Lord who is talking about Yahushua. The cloud is referring to a chariot, not a literal cloud. No white and puffy in the sky. No, it's talking about what they will call in this modern society we live in. They'll call them UAPs or they'll call them UFOs. But those UAPs or UFOs are actually the chariots of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. This is what Yahweh Shai and other angels ride in. If you can get it, you can get it. You can see it. If you can, I mean, hey, it is what it is. The spirit's not working with you to let you perceive that these vehicles are the chariots of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. But they are. And it says that Yahweh Shai is coming back in a chariot, which he is. The chariot he's going to come back in we refer to as the fathership. It's a massive, massive chariot. Humongous. They've already seen pictures or videos of it. It's a humongous chariot. He's coming back in that. And when that happens, that's it. That's gonna be the end of, Armageddon or World War III. When he returns, he's coming back to dead everything. So it says, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt. Egypt here is referring to America, Babylon. The new modern day Egypt, which is America, Babylon is considered Egypt. It's considered Babylon. It's considered what's the word I'm looking for? Sodom. So this place is referred to these ancient nations long ago. It's the revise of them, because America, Babylon incorporates all these ancient civilizations and their philosophies and their ways. You see it throughout, Rome and Egypt also. You see it throughout America. So it incorporates all those. So right here it's talking about America. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of the Egypt, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of. So that's going, because this place worships many idols, many false gods is worship here. In Christianity especially, the God that they worship, they just say God, Jehovah, whatever. They're not worshiping the true living power, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua. They don't worship him or his son. They're idol worshippers. So Yahushua is going to come and dead this. All the worship idols here and there, all it mentions that the shall be moved at his presence. Yeah, they're going to be these whorehouses that our people been going to, the churches and all that. They're going to get destroyed. The idols going to be moved. They're going to be torn down, destroyed. All that, white Jeebus nonsense, all that's going to be destroyed. That's what that's going into. It shall melt in the midst of. Yeah, because Yahushua is going to be, and the cherubs will be shooting out lasers. It may cause them fire, but it's going to, those are lasers coming out of them. They're going to be destroying things before the nuclear missiles come. Isaiah 19 verse 2. This is the point right here. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And this is what we're seeing in that video. This is the Egyptian against the Egyptian. Police officers, federal agents, they're on the same team. They're underneath the same government, America, Babylon. But yet, they're fighting against each other. They do, as the video mentioned, what was it? They deploy chemical agents on them. See? Ice tear gases 27 Chicago police officers during the weekend protest. The 27 officers got hit too. And you can see from the superintendent's face, he's not, he's livid about it. And he probably wants, something to somebody take responsibility for it. But hey, I don't see that happening. But this is gonna what you see in this video, this little clip, this is it's gonna transpire to something bigger. Because we know through the scriptures that, as Isaiah 19:2 says, the Egyptian is going to be against the Egyptian. These different people here in America, Babylon, especially the police officers, the federal agents and so forth, they're going to be against each other. Because the things that's coming in the near future, the MOTB, a lot of people aren't going to be down with it. That's in that's a federal agent and that is a police officer. They're not going to be down with it. They're going to be fighting against it. But so this is the beginning stages of it. And then I was looking at the comments and read a comment or two. Some person named Jim Gibson says, so place them under arrest for assault. They ain't going to do that. They ain't going to do that. That ain't going to happen. That's a whole process, court, and all. And that's going to that'll make a big uproar if that goes down. So it won't. One person says, Tanya Wilson, 783, why are they letting them get away with it? Arrest them. Another person saying the same thing. Nah, they won't do it. GTO sweet. You need to place ICE agents under arrest for assaulting a police officer. This is just crazy. So you see, they all, at least 3 people have the same sentiment, place them under arrest, do this, that, and third. But that's not happening. But through this, it's going to lead to some major upheaval here in America, Babylon. More of this is going to happen. So, hey, get ready. Isaiah 19, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. See? So this is talking about, it's going to be insurrection. City again here in America, because it said Egyptians. Like I said, America is a new modern day Egypt. So the American people are going to be fighting against the American people. So everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. All right, these different areas you live in: Chicago, L.A., New York, Memphis, Houston, Atlanta, Charlotte, Miami. All these different cities here in American Babylon. This is going to happen. Second Ezra goes into there's going to be sedition among men. I'll read that right quick to close out. Where is that? Second Ezra chapter 15. Yeah, the Second Ezra chapter 15 started at verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. This is going into civil war or civil unrest here in America, Babylon. So the signs are there. If you can see them, they're there. What happened in that video, you're going to see more and more of that happening in America, Babylon. This is kicking off. This is going to help kick off to bigger and better things as time continues. So, hey, we're getting close to the end. I know we've been toiling away, struggling here in America, Babylon, especially once we woke up to this truth. Once we wake up to this truth, understanding who our power and our king is, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Understand that we're Israelites coming back to our ancient ways, our laws and customs, our practices, trying to uphold them to the best of our ability. Waking up to this knowledge, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are Israelites. It changes you, and now we've been depending. When we woke up, we all woke up at different times and so forth, but we got to strive. We got to strive and keep enduring. And now, since we woke up, seems like, well, it depends. Time is moving faster, but, we're patiently waiting. And some of this waiting might seem a long time. We're waiting a long time, which we are. But we just got to keep going. Just got to keep going because we are really getting closer to the end. If you're paying attention, we're there. So more stuff's going to happen here in America, Babylon. Just stay focused. Keep praying to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Keep studying. Keep doing what you need to do. You know, we're trying to please our Father and turn back, and we pray that we can get some semblance of mercy when all hell breaks loose, because it's going to happen soon enough. Next year could be a tipping point, 2026. So we believe it will be. So just keep praying and keep fasting. I pray that was edifying to the flock. In closing, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, the elder bishops, the big brothers, the least brother. Shalom to you all. Again, this is Brother Yair Branium. I pray that was edifying.